Obviously, you do the air dodge to mix up the timing, right? Because they think you're going to immediately up B and you try to catch it with a down tilt or whatever. But even if you up B, you can hold it and wait and see if he does. You know, you still have mix afterwards. So James just
could have even been a misinput.
Yeah,
like we don't know for sure. All it is that it's unfortunate.
Make the decision a little too late. You lose the stock. But either way, James fighting back here. Game 2 starting up last. Good start for the Diddy, getting a couple up airs together. This is like a dead even set. I'm loving this.
Yeah, like I think these two not only are like, it's a super interesting character matchup, it's not that common of a character matchup, and these are two players that maybe we don't get to see all that much of at US events. You know, Semi, of course, because they're from Europe, and James just because he doesn't travel that much anymore. So we're seeing a lot of uncommon things here, Has.
Right. I love it too because it's two vanilla characters, you know, bringing it back to the good old
days. No more
DLC.
DLC.
Yeah, I know. Oh, we just saw a lot of Steve on stream earlier. Ooh, the boomerang! Watch out.
And that's another thing that I think we're going to see more of as the set progresses is Semi interrupting recoveries with either like runoff nair, the fire arrow, boomerang, the bomb, like a lot of stuff that Young Link has at his disposal to screw up Diddy off stage.
Grab right there, trying to bring this one back. Great stuff to Semi. And again, Young Link, a character, when he has the lead, able to fade back, shoot those fire arrows, throw out, set up all your projectiles. It's good gameplay. You see him hustling to the other side of the stage. I love the way Semi's playing right now.
Diddy's going to have a hard time getting in on Young Link committing to this game plan too, just because, like you said, the frame data is also so good, so you get in, unless Semi makes a mistake, most of this is going to be reactable, most of this is going to be like stuff-outable so that you can keep Diddy Kong at bay, and we're seeing that right here. It's been a while since James has got a meaningful hit against Semi.
All right, again, playing with the lead so well. Toss off the stage. James misinputting, I think, the banana pull right there, but either way, not able to set up at the ledge. Semi slipping by him, too. Able to extend this lead even more last. There comes the boomerang. Nice, getting 2 hits, a forward air, actually. Great, precise timing on that. That was nice.
Double hit affair, and James is still yet to regain control of the stage until just now. An opportunity for a ledge trap, and Semi gets straight past him. An F throw going to give excellent stage positioning for Semi here. Drops the bomb and looks for the down air. This monkey flip might be enough for the stock, and it finally is. But so much extra credit built up in the meantime that this game is just slowly slipping away from Rivers.
Again, too, you got to know, you're playing against a Young Link, he's going to have good item play, too, right? Going to see that with the banana peel, but obviously with the Young Link items as well. But here we go. Semi hustling. Oh, the angles are so good on those projectiles. That's so scary for Rivers.
This ledge in general has been terrifying for Rivers. Back throw here, going to set up another opportunity for Semi to find this. Uses the jump, but that's the thing, Has, because Rivers had to use the jump after that, it was a dangerous, very, very dangerous spot.
Yeah, Rivers is bold going off stage so many times. Rapid jab at the ledge. Man, that has pathetic knockback, by the way. That's Diddy at 180. I can't believe that, but
it just sent him straight down, basically.
Yeah, Young Link got to hit the gym, get that Goron armlet going on, but either way, the up air certainly will do it. That's been a go-to consistent option to close out stocks last, whether it's confirmed at a down tilt or just raw. Liking that from Supahsemmie.
I'm also kind of curious as to why Semi's not using up B as much, because James has been landing on his shield quite a bit, and then Supahsemmie is just like, okay, I'll grab or I'll disengage or whatever, and maybe just holding that in the pocket so that James forgets about it. Who knows?
True.
But
back air
usually Young Links love that up B.
For sure. I've seen it a little bit, but you're right, Last. It's definitely not like one of the key reasons why Supahsemmie's winning. It's kind of everywhere else. The neutral's been airtight. The combo punish game, closing out stocks, everything has been really good for Supahsemmie. Want to see Rivers fight back a little bit here. It's getting really dicey in game 2, though.
Jab 2-3 is going to push Rivers back underneath this platform, but once again, Semi is super comfortable just to play this.
I like
that.
But
the Z drop into footstool, unfortunately, it just doesn't do anything.
Close to greatness, right? One more good hit to close that out, and we'd be talking about momentum. We'd be talking about a lot of stuff, but right now, Rivers still fighting an uphill battle.
Oh, no. Okay, that was good composure under a lot of pressure by Rivers to not get killed there.
Back air 1 into back air 1-2. I really like it. Look at these aerials coming out, and of course, you know, if he's a Link, he's got a great neutral air. Of course, especially Young Link and Adult Link. Kicking him out. 2-stock victory for Supahsemmie. He's got all the momentum in the world right now. I know Rivers has characters, is what I'll say about it. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm not going to say anything else about it.
For his sake, I hope that he doesn't have that character.
I think we're all thinking the same thing.
We're all thinking the same thing. And, you know, of course, not even just fellow European, fellow countrymen of Supahsemmie, Mr. R is probably watching the set and thinking the same thing.
Yeah, right. I'm saying. Lancelot, too. Shouts to the GOAT.
Please don't, though.
Wait.
Small Battlefield, K-Rool music. We got Gangplank Galleon rolling. What are you thinking?
He's hovering. You can't see it. He's thinking for sure. And the thing I'll say about Jay... Okay,
okay, sticking to Diddy.
Okay, yeah. Respect. Chat is disappointed, but I think on paper this is the right answer. It's tough, though, when you go down 2-0, right? Because you really do have to think about that. And in Ultimate, so many players are so talented with so many different characters, and James being one of them. He's going to take his time to think about it, but run it back with Diddy, back on small battlefield, too. And
something that I usually talk to players about in terms of like when to counterpick, I would say if you don't counterpick by the time you're down 2-0, it's too late. I would almost always recommend doing it like if you're up 1-0 and then you lose a game, then you counterpick, or immediately after you lose game 1.
Right.
But it's not a universal rule, of course. Like sometimes it'll work differently. Sometimes you're Proto Banham. Like who knows?
That does happen.
Sometimes you are Proto Banham.
Yeah. There's like one person out there that happens to a lot. Up air, okay, crossing up with the back air. Maybe it's just a music counterpick. Maybe that's all he needed.
Sometimes the music counterpick is very, very real. Quick little monkey flip going to put Semmie off stage again, but catches the banana and now manages to regain center stage control. And I like that Semmie's not getting flustered by anything that Rivers is throwing at him. He's just very much like, okay, if I think that a situation's dangerous, I know I can disengage quickly, or I can like fight that scramble and also know that like my frame data will usually bring me out the other side okay.
Man, Semmie is just swinging at all the right times. I love the tempo that he's playing at. Turn around, getting the dash attack yet again. I'm telling
Twice
you,
in a row.
frame trapping, it's working out. The ledge trapping everywhere. This is so good from Semmie. Gliding with the banana peel, actually, that was so good. The grab was a great idea, too, because you see the explosion above you and the banana peel. You're going to hug shield, but James is crazy, so he doesn't do any of that. Really good coverage from both players. They're layers right now, lads. They're layers.
And James playing so cautiously, too. Like, that was like 3 rolls in a row, and about 15 seconds before Semmie finally managed to get that killing blow.
Right. And you got to know that the neutral air is going to be coming out. When you're at
Eventually.
that percentage where it's going to KO. Waiting. That was a good delay by Semmie.
Semmie was waiting for like the neutral get up or the get up attack so that they could zare it.
Yep.
But unfortunately, Rivers, well, fortunately for Rivers, he doesn't get it. But unfortunately for Semmie.
Boom. Wow. Actually surprised that grab. Scooping right up the ground. Neutral air. Re-grabbing to the Z-drop back air to close it out. Nice job by James keeping this one nice and even-ish here. Fighting back last, but I feel like he's always been fighting back this entire set. I feel like Semmie's just done such a good job striking first and running with the lead.
1000%. It feels like Semmie, he always opens up the game super strong. He gets like a slight lead and then expands it into a much larger lead, and it's always James on the back foot.
Wow.
And here's that up B that we were wondering about. It's used to catch a neutral get up, and Semmie just continuously maintaining that control.
Oh, he's on the hunt here, too. Again, the tempo he's playing at. I love that Semmie isn't just mashing the buttons when he gets to the right distance, right? He's waiting out for something from James. Credit to Rivers, though, not hitting all his buttons. What a grab of the banana peel, by the way, and a good conversion on top of it. Rivers is fighting back.
Semmie looking for this opportunity to take away the stock. He's trying for that late hit nair, that like the fast fall hit of it. But Rivers playing around it beautifully. Now going to try and catch him on the get up. Oh, and the monkey flip, it's just a little bit wrong. So that's going to give away control. Semmie tries to convert instead of the up air to the back air.
Got a little too fancy with that one, I think. Just go right for the up air, let's close it out. But either way, he's going to find the stock and find another stock lead for himself. Supahsemmie trying to close this one out in a 3-0. Rivers
has
fighting
banana
back, though.
too.
We saw how good he is with it, too. Able to make some waves with it.
That's how you have to play the Diddy matchup. If you're going to fight a good Diddy Kong, be it like the absolute top echelon of Tweak or anybody, anywhere on the scale of how good of a Diddy player, you still have to be able to take banana away and use it yourself.
At least a little bit, right? You got to at least know what you're doing, just a little bit. Or at least not throw it back to them. That's why,
don't give it back.
Don't give it back, man. At least steal it.
Steal it, use it, throw it straight up. Whatever you do, just don't let Diddy have it.
Bro is dash attacking, by the way, like a lot, and it's working. Really good for Semmie. I'm telling you, dude. That's the move right there. How do you beat Diddy? Simply dash attack. It's easy.
I'll let all of Tweak's opponents know. Just dash attack. It'll work.
It's easy, yeah. There you go. Another, and you know what? You got to give Semmie a lot of credit for how he's been recovering this entire set as well.
Yeah, not been edge guarded except for that one time where Rivers had like everything in his favor.
Oh boy, yeah, needed that KO. You can see Rivers shake his head just a little bit with frustration. Bomb, little smoke screen, trying to clear out some space. The raw down air.
Semmie, you talked about it a little bit earlier. So good at picking his moment. Just like being perfectly content with like little chip hits with boomerang or bomb or arrow until that opportunity presents itself, and then suddenly it's a fast fall dare from downtown.
Conversions have been real. The neutral air to close out stocks. Looking for a run up tilt. Okay, we're in a last stock situation. Is Rivers going to force us to a game 3 or game 4, or we going home in a game 3 last. We'll see.
Yeah, we could see that quick 30 and a handshake. If Semi gets his way, chases Rivers off stage, he's going to be able to hug the stage on the recovery. A Z-drop bomb into a dare is not quite enough to close it out, but it's feeling all but over at this point unless we see an amazing comeback from Rivers. Possible here, though.
Ooh, nice. So very last frame of the monkey flip kick. Neutral air back. 160 on Diddy. Any good hit right now from Semi at the ledge will do it. Dash. Oh, I thought we were seeing a dash attack last. Looking for the
dash attack would be a fitting way to close the set.
Would. Oh, the grab. Dude, the back air 1 has been so good, too. I'm loving this play right now. Oh, hold on. We got snipes. Oh, we got
two in a row. Now here comes the runoff Nair Bear, but a little bit wrong.
Get out of there, man. James scrapping for his life right now. For dash attack, maybe. Oh, up tilt. That'll do it. Okay, we'll take it. Way to go for Semi to close that out because that was getting dicey. And if you're a player like Rivers and you win that game 3, you could push that to a reverse 3-0. We've seen it so many times in the history of Smash, but shout out to Semi for taking that one down. Great composure at the end of the set there to close it out last.
Yeah, 100%. And as we were looking at these replays, you're going to notice that a lot of Semi's kills in this final third game came from letting scrambles happen. They were like, okay, I'll let Rivers get up in my face. Well, not here. That was just a beautiful conversion. But the first and the third one, we're like, okay, we're just going to scramble. We're both going to be going in and out of shield. We're both going to be rolling around. And eventually, like, I know that I'm going to find something, be it that up tilt, be it that down air, whatever it was, that's going to let me turn this around. So, like, they're both flickering shield. They're both worried. Gets around the banana and then just runs in. Empty. Well, it lands with the back air and up tilt.
Boom.
Such a good scramble.
Semi's back airs were so good too. Converting off of back air 1 off the ground, either into a rising other back air or into an up tilt, throw into whatever you can, but the conversion game was really good, which you're playing a character like Young Link, that's one of the reasons you're going to gravitate towards that character, right? Like, sick character, harder to play at a top level though because he can get picked off stage and the conversion windows are tight. Both of those things really not factors for Semi in that set.
Yeah, we only saw one edge guard across the entire set. Semi got edge guarded once. And like I think it was you talking about, it took Rivers so much setup to get there. He needed banana in place. He needed to be in the perfect spot. He needed to set up F tilt. And he needed to do it like 3 times before Semi finally died.
Very true, Les. Very true.